A sociopath is somebody who's this crazy person.
A sociopath is somebody that there's no feelings either way, either good or bad.
Like a crazy guy,
Control sick over other people.
Sociopath is somebody that is crazy and doesn't care about other people.
What characteristics do they have?
If on medication, none.
Sociopath is like a crazy person who hurts people and kills people.
something we're afraid of society.
Sociopaths are people who don't feel pain.
Imagine waking up one day and not feeling emotions like guilt or empathy. Imagine how differently you would perceive the world and the people who live in it. Imagine how you would make everyday decisions without feeling morally obliged to act in a certain way. And imagine if everything you did without being able to feel or understand emotions was considered wrong by society. Sociopaths live like this every day, with daily battles to conceal their identities. Ultimately, anyone can be a sociopath, from the average housewife to a serial killer. There are certain personality traits that a person must meet to be a sociopath. The spectrum of people who can be sociopaths is extremely broad, and not all criminals are sociopaths. In fact, most sociopaths are just normal people like you and me. There are many more sociopaths in society than what we think. Every 1 in 25 people is a sociopath.
Well, it's a defined personality disorder, but they define it as antisocial behavior, and then that opens up a big, kind of wide range of possibilities for the disorder. But really, it is someone who thinks about their own needs to the extent of exclusion of others, the exclusion of law. You know, you see a lot of correlation between sociopathic behavior and illegal activities. And even when you're caught, whether it's in a lie or whether it's something more illegal, you tend to continue that behavior because it's about you.
Let it be known that sociopathy is only in the beginning stages of research and is one of the least known mental disorders. This disorder is so mysterious that both psychologists and scientists are unsure of what actually causes people to become sociopaths. Society assumes that people that were raised in broken homes and bad communities are more likely to become sociopaths. However, this is not the case, as people who come from loving families and attentive communities are just as likely to become sociopaths. There are certain theories that suggest genetic inheritance may play a key aspect in determining who will be a sociopath. However, there is not enough information to prove this correct. We pass between 25 and 30 sociopaths in large cities in only one day. However, there is no way of identifying a sociopath by sight. In fact, sociopaths are also difficult to identify, even when you may consider that particular person to be a friend. This is because sociopaths use deception when interacting with others and can morph into these extremely charming, interesting, and exciting people.
Sociopaths are very good at hiding. They're very good at blaming you, not and because they're charming, because they're whatever.
Sociopaths have two faces, the mask shown to society and their real self. Masked sociopaths are extremely charming, intellectual, enthralling, confident, vivacious people. On the other hand, their true personalities include traits such as frequent lack of empathy and remorse, callous and cynical behavior, contemptuous about feelings and rights, sufferings of other people, egotistical behavior, manipulativeness, pathological lying, calculating and strategic behaviors, and impulsivity. Their superficial charms assist them in both blending into society and luring people in to use and manipulate them. The ultimate goal for a sociopath is power. They become fixated on achieving their goals, becoming ruthless and relentless, to do anything to become powerful. They will even harm others emotionally, psychologically, or even physically if it means that they will come closer to their goal and not feel a pang of guilt about it. Even the act of overpowering others is satisfying for a sociopath, which makes them actually enjoy harming others. Once they get fixated on power, there's hardly anything that can stop them.
If you can put someone's feelings aside, if you don't feel that empathy towards someone, you could be maybe ruthless at business, but probably very good. You're probably going to get very rich. Yeah. Like you can, not worry about how others feel or the impact that you're having.
What do you see when you look at me? Just an average, mediocre, unexceptional man with amicable eyes and an enthralling smile. A captivating intelligence, creating the impression that I am wise beyond my years. I had the highest grade point average in my graduating class. You're probably assuming that I'm exceptionally successful in life, and you'd be right. I'm one of those people who naturally excel in everything that I do. To be honest, I'm completely satisfied with my life. See this confidence oozing from every pore. Charismatic exuberance overflowing my system. Everything I say intrigues you. Everything about me is alluring to you. You like me, don't you? Look closer. What if I told you everything that I said was a lie? I'm a good actor, ain't I? Compulsive lying is second nature to me. Whenever I set my sights onto something that I want, I get whatever it is. The perfect combination of my excessive ability to lie. Ruthless, strategic, intelligent, and general disregard of emotions allows me to do so. Truth is, you're nothing but an object to me. An object I intend to use for my own benefit until you're no longer useful to me. I don't feel the least bit empathetic to the people that I manipulate. Why? Simple. I don't feel any other emotion or have any reason to understand them. I like to think to myself that I have a mask on whenever I interact with people, making me seem normal, able to blend with society. Rarely do I unmask myself to people, unless they're under my control, and manipulated to the point where they're unable to reveal myself to anybody else, contrary to society's connotations. I'm not living in any form of purgatory. In fact, I'm awfully content with my life and the way I choose to live it. Cruel? Perhaps. But wouldn't you do anything to obtain your deepest desires? I've just devised a way to do so with my own skills. Now what do you see when you look at me? Mediocre. What?
Very impressive. So yes.
There is a house built out of stone.